Sure, I'm happy to chat about it. Couple of things there, just for a little bit of context for anybody listening. You showed up in my comments section, and it seemed to me like you were mocking my position. I take the view that killing odd order predators is morally justified, and it might even be morally virtuous. Uh, you said a couple of things. You said that I hope you're not one of those vegans that wants to kill animals and simultaneously calls themselves a vegan. And then you said that I am indoctrinated by Dr. Avi or something. Like that second claim, I mean, it's just false, man. I'm like I wouldn't call myself indoctrinated. As a matter of fact, I was recent into the position. The position was also counterintuitive to me at first. Like at first I thought the position didn't make sense, but it was recent into it. Like I haven't been able to find a stable a more reasonable position, but I'm happy to change my mind, and so I'm not indoctrinated. I'm happy to drop the view if I find a more stable and reasonable view. So that's that's in response to the indoctrination claim, and the other claim. I just don't understand what you mean. Like, are you trying to say that there's like hypocrisy on my part or something, or is this like a definitional thing that you can't call yourself a vegan and be okay with killing certain animals? What is it that you're saying? Are you calling me a hypocrite, or what is it that you're saying right there?
All right, so okay, so a few things. First of all, on the Dr. Avi comment or whatever, yeah, that's because he was the one who, I mean, to my knowledge, he's the one who created this whole mess. Him and Ask Yourself, but I don't know if Ask Yourself was the one who proposed this. I guess we'll call it an idea to kill what you guys like to call odd order predators to justify doing this. Like, oh, we're going to separate these animals and we're going to say this animal is bad, this animal is good. What is that? I don't know, but the thing is, I don't know who came up with the idea, but to my knowledge, it was Abby and this other dude. Ask Yourself. So that's why. And Abby not only wants to murder these lions, he actually said that he wants vegans to hunt those lions and he wants us to consume their flesh. So yeah, I don't see that as vegan. I don't see that as moral. I don't see that as anything other than some crazy guy who wants to go hunting and wants to justify it.
Okay, so I don't know who like originated this position. Like it was in fact Dr. Avi that convinced me of the position. I first I listened to it in a vegan gains and Dr. Avi debate, but regardless of who originated the view, it seems to make sense to me. Uh, and what is it that you don't think it makes sense about the view?
Okay, but why do you want to kill these carnivores or these predators? Why do you want to kill these
Okay, so
predators?
sure. So let me ask you something. You take some sort of deontological view where it is categorically wrong to kill any animal in any circumstance.
I am mostly, yes, deontological to that effect. Yes, to me, killing is wrong. Now, obviously, there are situations like self defense in which obviously you can defend yourself or whatever, but it would be the same with a human. Like if someone was
Okay,
threatening
so
my life and I'm defending myself and I end up killing that other person, doesn't make it okay to kill, but I'm defending my life.
okay, sure. So then it wouldn't be like necessarily antithetical to vegan ethics to kill an animal like in for example in the context of self defense it would be justified, right?
I mean, but also depending on the context, like if you go to where the animal lives and you get attacked, then it's on you. So killing the animal is immoral because you were
No,
there in the
let's just
first
say
place.
let's just say you were at the comfort of your own home and some sort of predatory animal jumped out of the window and was about to kill you and you had a gun. Would it be justified to kill it to save your own life?
Yeah,
Okay, so then we agree that in some circumstances at least it is just morally justified to kill animals. So I guess I'll just run down the dialogue tree to see exactly where is it that we disagree on this whole thing. So do you know about the xenomorph hypothetical?
Oh, bloody hell. Sadly, I do. This is just another Nutribor thing. Man, look, I'm not gonna waste your time. I don't do weird alien hypotheticals or Nazi Germany hypotheticals or anything like that. Just tell me why
Okay,
I
my friend.
have to
So
kill a
okay,
lion.
so I want I just the reason I'm gonna ask you hypothetical questions because I wanna test your values and your consistency. I wanna see exactly where is it that we disagree. It doesn't have to be aliens, space aliens, or anything. It can be any predator. Let's say like there was some sort of predator here on Earth with us that co-evolved with us and was like in a predator prey cycle with us. Like it doesn't have to be a xenomorph. Like imagine any predator that its prey was specifically humans, and it was this predator. Call it a chupacabras, right? This
Okay,
chupacabras was
okay.
out there. Okay, this chupacabra was out there specifically killing humans as its prey animal, and you had a gun and you saw one of them running around, you knew for a fact, or you could be like pretty confident that in the near future it was gonna kill some innocent humans. You had a gun. Would you kill the chupacabra?
Ah, for sure, yeah.
Okay, so you would kill the chupacabra. So if you saw a lion, you had a gun, would you shoot the lion?
If I saw a lion, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I would shoot a lion. Like it would be depending on context. It's like what I'm saying. If I see a lion,
Same
I
context
say,
as the
let's say I
chupacabra.
have a.
You just saw it running around in your backyard or whatever. You saw the lion. Will you shoot it?
Well, I don't know. I would probably just pass out from 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 fear, but I don't know. Let's say I somehow don't, and I have a gun or something. I don't know. The thing is, what's the lion doing? Is he coming towards me or not? Because if he's not and he's not seeing me, I don't see
Yeah.
why
So
I should just shoot the lion.
sure. Let's add some context to this hypothetical. Let's say you were like in some sort of savannah in Africa. You were in a helicopter, and you knew like with pretty high certainty that this lion in its near future was gonna kill other sentient animals to survive. It's a young lion. You have no reason to believe this lion is like not gonna kill anybody else in its near future. You had a gun. You're in the safety of a helicopter. Would you shoot the lion?
No.
Okay, then what I would ask you is to name the trait.
What trait? I don't get it.
Yeah,
Like I
what's
told you,
true?
it all
What's
depends. It all depends on context. Like if I go to this, I told you, if I go to the freaking savannah and some lion attacks me or someone, I'm going there. So okay, sure, I would have the right to defend myself, I guess, but I'm going to their territory at first. So
no,
actually,
no, no,
they have the
no,
right
no, no.
to
That's a
fucking
category
obliterate
error.
me.
No, no, you were in the safety of a helicopter. Like your life wasn't in danger at all. So let's equalize the hypothetical. Let's say you were flying over Africa or whatever, and this chupacabra was running around, and you knew that in the near future this chupacabra was gonna kill and eat humans alive. You would shoot the chupacabras even from the safety of a helicopter, or would you let it live, knowing that it was gonna kill humans in the near future?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, in this weird hypothetical where chupacabras are our mortal enemy, yes, I would kill the chupacabras because they're the ones coming for us in the first place. So it's a
Okay,
thing of
so
their species
then
versus my species, and I don't want. I'm guessing I'm gonna choose
wait,
my
wait,
tribe
wait.
over theirs.
Whoa, then that you're just admitting right now that you're a speciesist then.
But I'm not admitting I'm a speciesist, but I want to live, and they hunt us. What am I going to do?
So let me ask you this, my friend. Like, you just name the trait. What's true of the chupacabras that if it was true of the lion, you would kill the lion? I just don't see the morally significant difference right there.
If the lions were human hunters and we grew up with the lions and the lions were our predators and we somehow got the upper hand and could kill them, then we would, I'm guessing.
It just sounds like a carnage level justification, man. Like, define human. What? How are you using the term human here?
Ah, boss. This is the problem with you debate bros. You guys are trash.
Oh, my friend, I'm just exploring
Like,
your
oh,
values,
define
my friend.
human. Like, I have to, I have to,
is it
no, no, I
really
have to
human? Is it
fucking
really the
define.
trait human that you're caring about?
I have to
Like, let's
fucking
say,
define
like,
human.
sure,
Okay, let's say I'm
I want,
a, I don't
yeah.
know, dude. Let's say I'm an otter, and I don't know who kills otters.
No, 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 no,
Some
no.
other
Like, I
animal.
just
No,
want
no,
to
no, 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 no,
understand.
no, no, no. Let's not say human anymore. I'm not a human. Let's say what the Nutribor did. A human and
No, my
some
friend, but
other
there's a
animal.
question on the table. That doesn't answer my question. There's a question. I just want some clarity. What is it that you mean by human? Is it a biological definition? Do you mean like being able to interbreed with these beings, Homo sapiens? Is that what you mean by human?
Yes, I mean the Homo sapiens sapiens.
Okay,
If I
so
am
let me ask you
one,
this.
and we have another species of something else that's hunting us in the first place, and we're their prey, we have the right to defend ourselves.
So
Just
let me
like
ask you
I
this, my friend.
think
So
zebras have the fucking right to defend themselves from lions. Of course they do. Or the buffalo, or the whatever other animal, the gazelle, whatever. They have the right to
yeah,
defend themselves, and they do. So I don't
okay.
see
So I
why
have
I
a
have
question
to
for you. By
fucking
the
kill a
way,
lion.
yeah. By the way, like I don't know why it's getting heated here. Like why are you insulting or here or like
Bro,
swearing or whatever?
you're absolutely ridiculous, man.
I'm just trying to understand your position, man. Like, so you said humanity. You see it because the chupacabra is specifically hunting down humans. You would kill the chupacabras, but let's say the
Yes, because I'm a
chupacabras was.
human, brother. Because I am. So I'm
But
choosing
let me
my
ask let
tribe.
me ask you
It's
some.
natural to
Okay,
choose your
can I
fucking
get my
tribe.
questions across? Can I guess my so? Let's say the chupacabras was instead of hunting humans. Let's say this was another sapient species around the planet, and the chupacabras was instead of hunting humans, it was in a predator prey cycle with Neanderthals. Let's say Neanderthals were still here. And if you were in a helicopter, you saw chupacabras, and you knew that
Brother.
this chupacabras in the near future was gonna go around to was gonna go around and rip apart Neanderthals and eat them alive. Would you shoot the chupacabras? Yes or no?
No,
You wouldn't. You would like see the chupacabras ripping out a Neanderthal and eating the Neanderthal alive, and you would say that's fine, and you wouldn't feel obligated to prevent that.
no, it's not my obligation to prevent that because I'm neither a chupacabra or nothing. So I didn't create
Okay,
the
so
chupacabras. I'm not the chupacabras. It's not my responsibility. I'm not even from there. So it's not my thing to do. I can't be the
okay.
world's
The question,
police.
no, the question is not about obligation. Sorry, like let's say, would it be morally justified if you were in the helicopter and you shoot that chupacabra to save
My
the life
God.
of innocent Neanderthal? Let's say it was running specifically to kill and eat alive a Neanderthal family. It was in front of you, running around, and you knew it was going to rip apart an innocent Neanderthal family. You would see that situation and you wouldn't pull the trigger. You would let that happen.
You know what? No, no, I don't care what the fucking chupacabra does or whoever does. It's not my problem. It's not my responsibility. I don't have to do
Sorry, you cut
anything.
out. I didn't hear you.
Ugh,
Okay,
motherfuck,
so
man.
you would buy the bullet in that you would let the chupac if you had a chance to if you had an opportunity to prevent it, you would choose to stand around and not do anything and watch the chupacabras rip apart an innocent family of Neanderthals. Are you gonna say? Are you gonna buy that bullet?
Yeah, I am. Let's say I'm biting the bullet, according to you. Even though you haven't yet explained anything to me. I want why I have to shoot lions, not why I have to shoot a chupacabra that's going to eat a Neanderthal, because that's not a
Well,
thing.
before we go there, like I just wanna like make sure
No, dude, it's
because
very
you're
simple. It's very simple. You think we should kill lions, and according to what I read, also snakes, spiders, and others. And there's some
all the
other
other
animals in
predators.
which
Yeah,
you are not
my
sure.
position my position is that it is morally justified to kill all other predators,
Well,
and
why? Why? Give me the why.
because the alternative view has these kinds of horrific entailments, like your view. Like you would be fine like watching a chupacabras horrifically rip apart an innocent Neanderthal family. Like I'm not okay. I'm not okay with having a view with those entailments. Like sorry, like we have fundamental value differences, or maybe you're just biting the bullet to be consistent. I don't know what's exactly you're doing, but that's horrible. Like I wouldn't feel comfortable watching an innocent Neanderthal family get ripped apart by a fucking chupacabra, my friend. I would save that family.
No, dude, but that's not what it is. You're basically you're wiping out a species
What?
that can only you're fucking hell, mate. That's not what it is. You're
What do you
not
mean?
saving any innocence. You're not saving any innocence. What you're doing is you want to go and shoot someone, and you chose the chupacabra. Oh, it's because they're predators. Well, I'm sorry, but if the Neanderthals in this experiment they're an innocent victim, then the chupacabras is also an innocent victim of a system in which they did not want to participate or whatever. So killing them to me is also morally wrong.
Well, I don't. I just don't share that
If
view.
you're
I mean,
because you're
we
you're
might
an
have fun.
outsider.
We just have fundamental value differences. Let me ask you this. Let's say like it turns out that you are one of those Neanderthals in the family. Like let's say that hypothetically you like are like in an alternate universe you are one of those Neanderthals. Would you prefer the human to pull the trigger and kill the chupacabras to save your life, or would you have that same position where whatever, let the chupacabras rip me apart?
I mean, sure, I would prefer it, but I'm not expecting it. It's not the human's responsibility to do anything. I hold
Okay,
the
so
same position to
if you
anything else.
prefer it,
To
if you
anything else.
prefer
If
it,
I'm
like
drowning in a pool and you don't save me, okay, all right, whatever, and you see me drown, it's not your responsibility to risk your life to save me. So I mean, obviously, I would prefer that you try, but if you don't, I wouldn't hold it against you.
sure, like I'm not claiming it is some sort of moral obligation. I'm just saying it's morally virtuous or morally justified. Like, are you like
It's
accepting
not
now
because
that
you're wiping
from
out
like
entire
let's say
species who are
if
also
you
victims
so a
to
couple
a
of things there, like
system.
you're making a false claim there, but a couple of things, but before that, like I'm not necessarily saying it's morally justified. I'm saying like if you're gonna admit that from the point of view of the victim, it would be preferable to get your life to for somebody to save your life. Then why wouldn't you like have empathy for prey animals and shoot the trigger, pull the trigger in the odd order predator situation? And the other thing was like you said something about me killing all predators. Like that's not my position. Like in an ideal world, yes, we would abolish this problem of predation, but like I don't think it's pragmatic to kill all predators. Like that might end up just having uh, devastating ecological consequences downstream. I'm just in favor of killing at least odd order predators, or some predators, as long as it prevents rights violations, or minimizes rights violations. In the context where it would like end up increasing rights violation, or like putting all life on Earth in danger or something, I always say I would be against that.
All right, dude. First of all, okay. No, there's a lot to unpack there. First of all, there's no rights violation in the wilderness. There's no rights violation in nature. That doesn't exist. Rights is a human-made concept, and we can
Sure, I'm
give
just saying.
rights.
I'm just saying.
We
Can I
can give
respond to
rights.
that?
No,
Can
no,
I
no, no,
respond to
no.
that
We
point
can
really
give
quick?
rights to
Okay.
animals, but only in human to animal relationships, not in animal to animal relationships. That doesn't exist. You're not gonna take an antelope to court and settle a dispute with some lion or some other bison or whatever it is. That's not going to happen. I don't
Well,
get it.
I
It's
just don't share that view.
ridiculous.
I don't share that view. I think veganism is a logical extension of the idea of human rights. I think humans should have the moral right to, uh, or the moral guarantee to be able to protect their own lives through self defense, or we should have the rights for idealized self defense, like for example to intervene in a case where a human was about to be murdered by somebody else. I just don't see a morally significant difference between us and animals that wouldn't logically entail for me extending those rights to animals. Like for me, it just sounds like you're being a speciesist here, saying that humans deserve a right to self defense or for idealized self defense. and not wild animals for some reason. I think wild animals have moral rights.
No, I think you're the species is here because you know that humans, if a human murderer is chasing you down, you know that human doesn't actually need to murder you. He's just some fucking psycho. But the lion is through no fault of his own, or the bear, or the other animals, whatever, the spider, the snake, whichever, choose whatever you like. It's not their fault. They're born that way. That's their species. That's what they do. They are predators. They need to
Yeah, but we
consume the
already we
flesh
already
of.
established we already established that you would kill the chupacabras. That also is also not his fault. He's also not a moral agent. He also is just hunting humans to survive. And we already established that shouldn't kill the chupacabra,
Yes,
but you wouldn't
because
shouldn't kill the
you don't
lion.
let me.
I just don't understand.
Because I told.
What's true. Mhm.
Look, I told
Yeah,
you
go ahead.
before that I'm telling you that to me, all those animals like the zebra, the gazelle, and all of those, they have the not only the right, but they have the capacity to defend themselves from these predators, and they do. And sometimes they actually kill the freaking predator. And the predator is freaking starving to death. And they're putting their lives and their physical integrity in danger every time they go to hunt for their food, for their survival. So if you're going to be, so to me, the species thing to do is to choose between, oh no, this one is a predator, so let's just kill them. To me, that's the species view because you're choosing one species over the other when you don't really have to. They already have established relationship in which they can defend themselves. The other one, whatever. We don't need to be there. It's not our responsibility, and it would not be a virtuous thing to do. It's a terrible thing to do.
Okay, so
I'm sorry,
I
but
think
no.
I understand what you're saying. Yeah, I think I understand. I love what you mean. So I think we agree on this. Like, if there was a pragmatic way around having to kill the other predators, I would choose the non-lethal way. Like, if there was
Nah,
some
man.
sort of technology, please let
Nah.
me finish my point. If there was some sort of technology to separate these animals and just feed lab-grown meat to the predators and create like some sort of paradise for these animals, if we had the ability to do that, I would rather do that than like shoot these animals. Like the problem is that there's no like the only pragmatic way to save the lives of prey animals, like for prey animals not to be ripped apart and eaten alive right now, is to shoot the predators. Like, and that's why I would do it. But if there was a way
Oh,
around it, I would choose the non-lethal way, of course.
no, dude, that's not true. That's not true. And not only is that not
What's
true,
not true? What's not
because
true?
you're
What
not
was what's false about what I said?
because the technology might come someday, and you're not willing to wait for it to come.
Sure, I'm happy to wait for the
You're not
technology, but in
willing
the
to help.
meantime,
You're not willing to help these predator animals in any way.
so
You're
let
just,
me
oh
ask you
no,
this.
they kill,
Let
so
me ask you this, my
let me
friend.
kill them. So
Let me
you're
ask you this, my
becoming a
friend.
killer.
Let me ask you this, my friend. Let's say like around the corner in the not so distant future there was gonna be some sort of technology to separate the chupacabras from the humans.
Man
Would you
alive.
still shoot on the meantime? Would you still shoot the chupacabras, or would you let the chupacabras rip humans alive or Neanderthals alive, whatever? Because there's some technology on the corner. We can just wait for the technology, right? What would you do in that situation?
But I don't know. Like I'm a human at that situation. I'm defending myself whatever I can,
Okay,
for
so
sure.
I'm just gonna
But
ask you
like
this,
I'm
my friend,
saying
because
is, as
you're
a
avoiding
third,
the question.
no, I'm not
You're
avoiding the
avoiding the
question. What
question.
I'm saying
You're
is,
avoiding. I asked you to name the trait. You haven't named the trait. What's true of well, you said human species. You bite the bullet that it would be fine to
bloody hell.
let
Okay,
Neanderthals rip apart.
I didn't exactly say that it was humans. We could be whatever it want, whatever it is, a sentient basketball,
You
if you
said a
will.
species. You said a
Because
species.
I'm
Species
defending my
separation, and
own. I'm defending my own
you
existence. You want to defend your
sure.
existence. You have
And
you
what
want
your
to
view?
exist.
What the entailments of your view are that you would be fine with letting innocent Neanderthals be ripped apart by chupacabras. Like you would see that and do nothing about it. That's horrific, man. Like I would rather save the Neanderthal family. Your view. That's what the entailments of your view. I'm just gonna ask you this, man. Like let me ask you this. Let's say like there's two worlds, right? Right? World A, World B. In
Oh,
World
bloody
A,
hell.
what happened, man?
World A, World B, man alive.
Yeah, so
Okay.
in World A, there's these this horrific issue of predation occurs in nature for all perpetuity, for the rest of the existence on life on Earth. This animals in nature are in this cycle of predation where like innocent prey animals are eaten alive by predators. Or World B, we somehow intervene and change the world and stop this like horrific cycle of predation. And like we create not only a vegan world, but like a world without this issue of predation. We abolish predation one way or another, be it by killing other predators or be it by herbivorizing predators or something. What world would be better? What world would you choose?
I choose World A, the one where there's still predation.
Okay, my friend, then I think that's it. Like, if you're gonna just bite the bullet and perpetually like
No, because if
letting
you're going
animals
to
rip
kill,
each other apart, then good luck
because if
with
you're
that,
going
my
to
friend.
kill
I think
lions,
your view is horrific. I hope you reflect on this and you know
no, no,
and
no,
have
no, no, no,
empathy
no,
for
no,
the prey animals, man. Have
no, no, no,
a
no.
little empathy for the prey animals that are gonna ripped apart. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So are you going to kill humanity then, or not?
Why would I kill humanity?
Why not? We kill, we rape, we torture by the tenfold, way more than any lion, any other predator there is, and we do it for fun or for whatever bullshit like profit or pleasure or whatever. They do it because they have to, and not on a scale that's even
What's your
comparable to
question
ours.
exactly?
That if you would kill all the humans then,
I wouldn't
because
kill
that
all the
seems
humans.
to be
Absolutely not.
why not? Then why not? What's the
Because
difference between the humans and the lions?
there's a bunch of innocent humans that are not doing anything like that. Why would I kill all the humans, my friend?
What innocent humans if more than 90% of the population is not vegan and they are fine with murdering and
For
maiming
example,
each other?
you're a vegan human. I wouldn't kill you at all. Why would I do that?
All right, but I wasn't for 37 years. I was just a vegan the last 3 years. So you're saying that you would have killed me 4 years ago?
No, and there's like a couple of reasons. There's a couple of symmetry breakers in the human case. Like for example, in the animal context, it's already legal to hunt animals in certain places, so
Ah,
you can get away with it in the auto order predator situation. But in the human situation, if I were to go around shooting up schools and carnage humans, like I would just be labeled a terrorist, and veganism would fail as a movement.
oh,
Like for in that way, like carnist humans are instrumental to create a human world. If vegans start like just holocausting carnists, like we're just gonna fail as a movement. There and that's just like there's legality issues. I rather like stay free and do my vegan activism instead of get myself incarcerated and lose my freedom because I'm going around killing carnage humans. So yes, in principle, it holds. Like in a vacuum, it would be justified to kill carnage humans to save animals, provided lethal force is the only way. Because obviously, humans can be persuaded into being vegan. Like I can reason. Like I've convinced many people of going vegan. So if there was a way around it, if I could just convince somebody to go vegan, why would I kill that person? And
all
there's
right.
also like
So,
a reason to believe another symmetry breaker is this. There's reason to believe that we're gonna be the world's gonna go vegan in the near future, and we're gonna legislate against those people. So instead of killing those people, we can just legislate against them and just force them to be vegan in the near future.
all right. So if it became completely illegal to kill any animal, even the predators that you want to kill, would you then not kill them because legal, or would you fight to make it legal to kill them?
If it were to become illegal to the same degree that killing humans would be illegal, where I would like. By the way, I'm not personally killing other predators except like insects or whatever that are in my apartment. But uh, in the case of in the case that it would be like hunting other predators would be illegal or something, to the
Mm-hmm.
same degree that I wouldn't like risk. I wouldn't advocate for people to kill predators and land in prison and be labeled a terrorist or whatever. Assuming it would be like illegal to the same degree, or like socially unacceptable to the same degree that killing humans is. But yeah, sure, I would fight for a world. I would still fight for a world in which we abolish the issue of predation eventually.
Also, it's just a matter of legality, because it's not legal, then you're gonna do it because other people who have absolutely no heart, they want to kill animals, they don't care. Then I'm gonna shoot lions too, because why not? Other people do it, so I'm
No,
guessing all those lion hunters, to you, they're heroes. The guy who killed Cecil the lion, that guy's a freaking hero. He's not a monster. No, for sure not. Well, they
I'm
really
sure.
are
I'm sure
just
he's.
garbage.
By the way, so a couple of things. So no, it's not a legality thing. It is a moral thing. I'm just saying that if the consequences of committing the action are bad enough, like it would land you in prison, you would be labeled a terrorist, the vegan movement would fail, then I wouldn't see it as justified to do it. But it is a moral thing. For me, it is about saving the innocent prey animals from being eaten alive. The second thing
Okay,
about
but but
if
if
I
the
could
but if
say
the
that
prey
guy's a
animal,
monster or not, that depend on what else that guy does. That guy's probably a carnage that hunts all sorts of animals. Like in the case of killing the lion, yeah, he did a good thing there, in my opinion.
wow. Okay, you said it, not me. And
Sure, man. And you said
man
that
alive.
and you said that you would stand around seeing an innocent family of Neanderthals get ripped apart and do anything, and you wouldn't see it as morally justified to save the innocent animals of Neanderthals. And you would say, and you also said that if you had two options, a world in which we perpetually keep, in which nature perpetually, keeps this issue of predation where animals rip each other apart for all eternity, for all fucking eternity, or a world in which we somehow abolish this issue, you would choose the world A. That's insane. So I think like you know most people are gonna be on my side because your view is horrific in terms. Obviously, it's an empirical question, but I think
No,
your view
I
is
think your
just
view
is horrible.
I think your view is horrible, and you're the immoral one. And like I
Sure, man,
suspected,
and obviously, and that's your opinion, and obviously morality is subjective, right? And we just reached a fundamental value difference. It's fine if you really believe that and you're willing to bite those bullets.
I'm not biting any bullet. I'm
I'm
just
sorry.
telling
I'm sorry
you.
to hear. Sorry, let me finish my point. So I'm sorry to hear that, and I hope like people with ideas like that are the minority, and we just like eventually we the abolishing predation idea wins out because that's
No,
just
it's not
horrific
gonna. It's
in my
not
view.
gonna win out. It's not gonna win out. It's not
Well,
gonna
that's
win
just an
out.
empirical question. Who knows? I don't know about that. I
And
think it
and
stable positions and reasonable positions that stand the test of time eventually win out. And I think I haven't found a stable, reasonable position without horrific entailments against the killing odd order predators view. So I think it's
no,
gonna
the
eventually
horrific
win out. But
entailment
it's an
is that
empirical question.
you're wiping out entire species because you want to. And
Who,
and
who said I'm wiping out an
if
entire species?
yes, you,
That's actually not my view. Who said I'm wiping out an entire species?
then why what are you doing then? How many lions have you to kill so the lions are not a problem
Oh,
anymore according to you?
so so it depends. Like if wiping out the entire species wouldn't create some sort of catastrophic downstream consequence, I would be in favor of wiping out the entire species. But in most cases, I'm just my position is that it's morally justified to kill some odd order predators, not necessarily all, because for example, in marine ecosystems, I know like marine biology is very complicated. If you were to like first of all, you wouldn't even know if those predators are even order or odd order in the first place in marine. But
But it's
assuming we
not
found
about
odd order, yeah.
order or not. It's about the action that they're performing. They're doing the same thing. So what is different about a lion killer or a shark killer or a orca or whatever it is? There's
Do you
no
know what
moral
an odd
difference.
order versus do you know what the difference is between an odd order predator or even order predator?
I've found no freaking idea. What's an odd order predator according to you?
Yeah, so an odd order predator would be like a primary predator, so a predator that is for the most part or entirely killing innocent herbivore animals. So, like for example, a lion, a tiger, is directly killing the gazelle, buffalo, stuff like that. And even other predator would be a predator that's killing other predators. So it's doing the job for you of killing predators. So why would I kill that predator?
But that's ridiculous. You're basically just an utilitarian then. That's what you are.
Not at all. I'm a threshold deontologist, and
Yeah,
personally, you would do the
dude,
same thing. Let me
threshold
ask you this. Let me ask you
deontologist
this, my friend. No, no, no.
is
Let
a
me ask you this. Let me ask you
utilitarian.
this. No, no, no. Let me ask you this. I have a question for you. So let's say there was some sort of animal out there, specifically hunting the chupacabras, and this animal,
Ah.
you knew that in the near future, this animal was gonna kill the chupacabra. And the chupacabra was obviously gonna kill humans. Would you shoot this animal and save the chupacabra's life, or would you let this animal kill the chupacabra?
Okay, no. Rewind that one, the last one. What was the other animal? I'm sorry. I lost it.
So let's say the xenomorph, right? The original
Ah.
xenomorph is here, and the xenomorph was hunting down chupacabras specifically,
Okay.
not
Okay.
humans. It posed no threat to humans or any other life on Earth, just chupacabras. The prey was the chupacabras, and you saw a xenomorph, and you knew that in the near future it was gonna kill and rip apart a chupacabra alive. Would you kill the? Or let's say he was gonna do it painlessly. He was gonna just eat the chupacabras. Would you shoot the xenomorph to save the chupacabra's life?
Okay, but in this context, was the chupacabras like hunting us again, or was the
Yes, the
chupacabras just
chupacabra
some
is hunting us.
neutral,
No, the
just
chupacabra is
some
hunting us.
neutral party or whatever?
The
I
chupacabra is
mean,
hunting us.
if the chupacabras is our enemy, and I see that other group of whatever doing this job for us, and be like, hey, thank you, xenomorph or whatever. But like I said, one thing
Exactly,
is my
man.
preference, but I'm not
Exactly.
expecting
So
it
we
to
have the
happen.
same view. We have the same view. You're just a species about it. Where we have the same view.
No, because I want to live, and I have the right to defend myself. I don't need the
Sure, and
xenomorph
and
to do it
and
for me.
innocent prey animals don't want to be eaten alive
Yeah,
either.
I
So
understand
why
that,
not
but the
extend?
lion
Why
also
not
doesn't
extend
want to.
idealize
The lion doesn't want to starve to death. The snake doesn't want to starve to death. That's my point. None of those animals
Sure,
want
man.
any of
These
that to
the
happen.
problem is these animals kill innocent animals alive, and on the meantime, we have no technology to separate them without killing them. So it would be justified to kill them in
But
for,
the lion is innocent too.
for the benefit. Sure, sure. In this context, it's innocent. The chupacabras is innocent too, right? It's doing, it's
Sure,
following, its genetic, what the genetic code, tells him to do. Right? He's a victim of his own genes. It's not a moral agent, but we would kill the chupacabras. I would kill the lion. I just think, I just don't see any morally significant difference between us and animals that would justify giving us a right to self defense, but not animals. That's all, man. It's as simple as that.
the animals have a right to self-defense. That's what I told you at the beginning. They do it for
No, not self
themselves.
defense.
They
Sorry,
don't need
sorry,
us.
sorry, sorry, sorry. Not self defense. Idealized self defense. So us protecting their lives.
Okay, so now what the heck is idealized self-defense? It's not self, it's someone else is doing it.
Yeah, idealized self defense would be like, for example, if you were to be flying around in a helicopter and a axe murderer or a chupacabra or whatever was about to kill innocent humans. Idealized self defense would be the right for those people for somebody else to defend them, and for that to be morally justified or legally justified or whatever. That's idealized self defense.
Oh no, dude. Well, I don't know. I don't believe in that idealized self-defense thing. I'm sorry, but I don't like
No,
it. No, I
you
don't.
you don't you're in not even in the human context.
No, I told you that even if I myself am drowning and you don't save me, I don't hold it against you.
No, no, no. So okay, so there's a distinction between an action being morally obligatory or being morally justified or morally virtuous or whatever. Like obviously, I agree with you that nobody has like an obligation to save you if you're drowning, but it would be a good thing. That's what I'm
It would
saying.
not be a good thing. It's a neutral
It
thing
wouldn't
to
be a
do.
good. It wouldn't be a good thing for somebody to save your life if you're drowning and fighting for your life.
Not really. I mean, it would be. I mean,
Then we
I
disagree
would
about that as well.
appreciate it if it happened, but it's not necessary. I mean, I don't know, dude. Like, I don't know.
So you're gonna say now it wouldn't be a good thing let's say a child was drowning, like horrifically drowning, an infant. It wouldn't be a good thing for me to get in there and get my shoes wet to save the child. It wouldn't be good.
Mm.
Dude,
Oh no.
it surprises me that you're having to think about this right
No, I don't have to think about it. To me, it's like if it's not my responsibility, why am I doing it?
now. Then that just sounds like a selfish thing to me, man. For me, it's obviously a good thing to save a innocent child's life, man.
Hmm. I don't know, because then we can have all the discussions about baby Hitler and what if the child becomes some ruthless dictator in the future and whatnot. So yeah, if he's
Yeah,
innocent
man,
at
that's
the
just
moment,
adding. That's just adding. I specifically said innocent child, like assuming it's not baby Hitler, man. Like if we had the knowledge he was gonna commit the Holocaust of 6 million Jews in the future, obviously I
yeah,
wouldn't save it at all, man.
yeah, but you have no way to know if the child is even innocent. Maybe the child tortures lizards for fun or something. You don't know. So
Sure, man, but
it's,
I wouldn't have a reason to assume an innocent, like a baby drowning, is gonna be some sort of future Hitler, man. So I would just save the child regardless.
future Hitler. Okay, well, first of all, that was partly a joke, not my actual thought that the baby or infant or
Okay,
whatever is gonna be future Hitler. But you know, oh man, maybe he's sporting
okay,
a
but
tiny
you,
mustache.
by the way, but
Yeah.
you, what?
No. So I don't know,
Yeah. So
man. I'm
by the way,
telling you.
you're gonna bite the bullet. Then that it's not a good thing to save a child that's like drowning in front of you. You're gonna say that's morally neutral and not good.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it's either way, whatever. Like I don't know.
Either way,
Like,
you're agnostic. You're agnostic about whether it is a good thing or not.
I mean, I know in society we'll see it as a good thing, but it's like, even if it is, it's not, like I said, it's not my responsibility unless I push the child in the first place to the
Sure,
pond
man.
or
Like you,
lagoon or
you're
whatever.
conflating again. You're conflating between the terms morally obligatory or morally good. I'm not asking if it's obligatory. I'm asking if it's good. It's a good thing. Like
I'm
would it
saying,
count in favor? Would it count in favor of you being a good person if you, instead of standing around doing nothing, you get your shoes wet and save the child? Would it count in favor of you being a good person?
I guess it does. Let's say it does count, whatever. I'm a good person because I
Okay, man.
saved that drowning child.
Awesome, man. So at least like at least we agree on that, right? Maybe let's just send that at a note of agreement, right?
Yeah, listen, this is the thing. I've already told you. If the zebra is innocent, the lion is innocent of the same system too. It's through no fault of their own what they are, and we cannot hold that against them and kill them. And also, because our species is way worse, we do way worse than they do. So we have no moral high ground to go around and shoot at other predators or whatever you want to call them. We have no moral basis to do so. We destroy everything we ever encounter. So we have no moral basis. We cannot be the world's police. We cannot be nature's police. And that's it.
Okay, man. And my view is that the issue of predation is horrific. Like I agree with you that these animals are innocent. They are not moral agents. But if we have a way to save animal lives and like minimize rights violations by
Ah,
killing predators, then I would choose to do that instead of standing around doing nothing and letting innocent animals be ripped apart
yeah,
in
sure, sure,
nature.
yeah. Yeah, you
But yeah,
keep telling yourself that, but Abby wants to murder
okay, man.
lions to eat their flesh, not to save a zebra. And he
Yeah,
just,
I don't really like once the animal is dead, like if somebody wants to, I wouldn't eat it for
oh, so
several
you're,
reasons.
oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Of
I
course,
think the well, obviously once the animal is dead, even in the like in the human context, once a human is dead, like
of
provided there's
course.
not extrinsic suffering that's gonna occur, like some family member or anything, I would be in favor of somebody eating that human. I don't really care what's done after the like. I don't think dead bodies have rights. But
Oh, of
I
course you
personally
don't.
wouldn't need the I personally wouldn't need the lion or wouldn't advocate for it just because of the zoonotic disease thing.
No, no. Let's just say there's no zoonotic disease. Let's say lion not only tastes awesome, but it's actually it gives you super sexual powers.
Then sure, like I would be in favor of eating hunted lions. Obviously, not factory farm lions or something like that, but hunted lions in the wild. Sure, I would be in favor of that, if it,
I don't.
provided it didn't cause any zoonotic disease spread.
I don't see the moral difference. I see that is equally horrible. Factory farm lions or hunted lions. What is that? There's no. I don't see what's the difference there.
Oh
You're
really?
killing animals for
Oh
your
really?
consumption when you don't need to.
So let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. You don't see a morally significant difference in this case either. Let's say we were factory farming chupacabras, like just
Man
bringing
alive.
them into existence, sexually selecting them through artificial insemination, through rape, bringing them into existence, giving them horrific lives, and then murdering them at the end, and doing this perpetually to 80 billion like chupacabras every year, or just hunting chupacabras out in the wild are gonna murder humans. You don't see any morally significant difference between any of those cases?
Ah, I mean, I don't know, man. At this point, basically, we're surpassed the freaking chupacabras. They're no longer our predators, so we're hunting them, not them us. So I don't see
That's
it.
not an answer. It's yes or no. Do
Yeah,
you see
it's
a
the
difference
answer
between
because
factory?
no, there's no difference. You're
You don't see
killing.
a
You're
difference.
killing. You're killing
You
someone
don't see
anyway.
a
You're killing
you don't
someone
see a
that cannot,
significant diff.
who cannot defend themselves against you anymore.
Yeah, so you don't you to be clear, you don't see a morally significant difference between just hunting individual chupacabras out there that we're gonna kill humans or factory farming chupacabras. You don't see a difference?
Bloody hell. I mean, the only difference would be the number
Yes
of
or no?
victims, but not the action itself, because the action is basically just the same. I mean, obviously, you're performing additional horrible actions in the factory farming
Sure.
context, but the last
Sure,
action, the
and
final action of killing them, is the
that
same
makes it
thing. So
worse,
you're,
right? Yeah. So if in addition to killing, we're also exploiting these beings, then by definition, it would be worse, right?
yeah, it is worse, but killing someone is bad in itself.
Then we don't disagree. And I said it a while ago that if there was a pragmatic way around it, I would favor the non-lethal way, but there's not a non-lethal way available right now, at least not pragmatically. But that's it, man. I think we reached the debate conclusion. Is there anything else you wanna say?
No, the debate conclusion is you don't want to admit that the lion or the predators are also innocent victims in this, and they're just
I
doing
already admitted
what
that.
they
I
do to
already admitted
survive.
that.
No, not
I
really,
already
because
admitted.
you still want to kill them. You're still okay with killing them. Oh, because they cause this alleged rights violation, even though in nature there's no such
Sure,
thing
my
as
friend.
rights violations. But okay,
Sure, my friend, and you admitted that you're a species that would be okay with killing chupacabras to save humans, but not Neanderthals that are no different, subjectively speaking. You're just in a fucking different body. So I think the absurd position here is clear to the audience. What the absurd position is here. But anyway,
no, yeah,
I'll just go for now.
yeah, no, you're garbage. Bye.
Unless okay. Does anybody else have any question or wants to defend the Lions or whatever?